Morning guys, Monday morning. We've trekked around everywhere. We're just dismantling this chase now. My dad's just moving the huts, but we're going to start getting all these moved to the new place for the new batch of pigs. So it's going to be a busy few days getting everything set up, and the rest of the pigs are going today. So we're just moving the first hut into place now, which I was just doing the hurdles. So I'll just watch my dad back and tell him where to put it. It's going to go where this white stick is. So I'll just make sure he gets in the right place. So it hasn't taken us long to prepare. We've got two moved already. So it's looking all right. So it's not taking long at all. So we just need to do the rest of them now. Another 10. Getting on quite well. We've done 5, so that's a pen of 300 moved already in the space of, I don't know, 10 minutes. We're just doing the other 5 now, and we've got another 10 to do. We're getting cracked on this morning. It's all going smoothly. Well, I've just jinxed it now. Something's going to happen. Got all 20 moved. Started at 10 to 9 and it's 10 o'clock now. Only thing I need to do is I'm missing 2 brackets for one of these barriers, so I can put them in between. You got the different places, because otherwise you can't lock the pin in. So these 2 here, the box section wants cutting on both ends and moving a couple of inches down, and I'll re-weld it. But yeah, we've cracked on. And taking that too long, to be fair. So we've got a little bit left in this bin, in bin 1. We'll just put the conveyor under now. I'm just gonna take this off. It's a bit hard to do with one hand. There we go. Slider shut off. Start laying it out, and it should go into the bucket. Then we're just going to feed this on floor, because I don't think they're coming till after lunch. So I'll just move a conveyor to try and get it to land in the middle, because it was going to the side a little bit. Going all right now. Right, we're nearly full. I think is that empty? So what I'm doing here, I've placing the bale on the edge of the hut inside. I'll drop it down like that. Go drop my phone at the same time. Back out. Then I'll push it in. I'll go to the other side first. So I've got another 2 to do in there. I'll just put this like a spike down like that, then I'll just push it in a little bit, keep pushing it, but looking up my other spike, make sure I'm not piercing the building. So I've done that before. It's looking alright. That side, spikes past the building. That's it, drop it in, and now the bale's in, ready to bed up. I've got to do all them. Just cleaning these troughs out. I'm cracking on alright, to be fair. I've moved a few troughs. I've moved them troughs and a water tank. Moved this water tank and that water tank. So I just put 2 more troughs there. Then that end pen, I just need to wait to remove the flat decks, because the bales what are coming outside them huts, I'll be putting there. Then I can move the other 2 troughs and water, but I've got to wait. But it's all coming together lovely. Let's hope it don't rain in the next few days, but got a lot to do. I forgot to bloody film the scrape through. I'll try and remember, because the wagon driver should be here for about 3:30. 4 o'clock. Well, what time? I don't know what time is it now. Yeah, say 3:30. Then after that, there's another wagon coming for about 4, 5 o'clock to finish them off. So we should get cracked on today, guys. I've just laid these 8 hurdles out. I've done 2 piles, ready to start putting them on the fronts all the way down. So I've got 8 hurdles, and I've got my post and pins. So, but I've got another 2 to do, another 8 and another 8 ready. It's a 2-man job really, because you'll get a few hurdles in, then you'll put a post in with a push for posting width loader. So yeah, it's a 2-man job really, so it'll probably be tomorrow's job. Morning guys, Tuesday morning, about, I don't know, about 8:30, something like that. I've just come into the flat decks. I've just started power washing. Well, I'm just going to soak it all. I've soaked 3 rooms. I've been in my last room to soak it. Then I'll just leave it, I don't know, 20 minutes. I'll go get me waterproofs on, so I'm not even waterproof yet. Then I'll just come in and wash it properly. And to be fair, it's not too bad. Don't look on walls, but the floor, normally the floor's caked in crap and concreted on, but it doesn't seem too bad this time. So yeah, so it'll probably take me, I've got 4 rooms to do, so it'll take me all morning to do this. Then I've got a meeting at 1 o'clock at the local pub, at the Dorney Arms at Newton, with Future Solutions, I think it's called. It's all to do with, like, it's with Yorkshire Water, like runoff of fields and soil, looking after your soils and carbon footprint and all that good stuff. So I'll try and film a little bit. I think we're doing a walk afterwards as well around some fields, so I'll try and film a bit about that. If I can't, you know, it might be because it might be too long, it might go on for an hour and you don't want to watch a video for an hour, but if not, I'll talk to you afterwards about what we spoke about. So right, I'll get cracked on with this power washing. Just got these 4 rooms finished, washed and disinfected. Nice and clean. It took me about, how long has it been? What time did I start? Straight away, didn't I? So about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to do 4 rooms. So that's not bad going, is it? 2.5 hours to do 4 rooms. My dad's just finishing off in the field. I'll just go get out my waterproofs. Then I'll go and help my dad in the field finishing setting up. So, right, get cracked on. Just walking over now, we're just going to start mucking out these 4 bays. Well, we're going to do 3 bays because we're supposed to get heavy rain tomorrow, so we're going to muck that one out after the heavy rain because it floods sometimes. Backing up with trailer. Just give them a thumbs up. Right, first loading. Right, we'll go get rest. Morning guys, Wednesday morning and it is raining. First job this morning, we're going to get this muck out this field before it gets too wet. So I'll just flip you around and show you. My dad's just jumped out to move a water pipe. Yeah, he's just moved a water pipe round the corner, what was going across this field down there. And we've got this big row of muck to shift. So we'll get that sorted. Probably take us an hour, maybe a bit more. So I've got to take it to about 10-15 minutes away. So right, I'll get packed up where he wants me. Just loading now. Why is that? My video seems to be going fast. Again, my video was going fast. It's just shutting down loader. It's horrible today, absolutely horrible. Get a good scoop. In the TM320 Beast. I've got a load of dusty behind it. Or soil. Yeah, there's quite a bit of muck here actually. There's more than I was expecting. He must have pushed you up yesterday when I was at that meeting. The barrier's fallen down. This is where we need to put the posts in, so because there's too many barriers, they just end up flopping over and falling over. That's why he's put 2 posts there, but obviously it wasn't strong enough there because it's fallen over. And all them We haven't finished them ones there. So we just need to do the water and finish them barriers and bed up inside. Then we're good. But yeah. While I'm waiting to get filled up from my dad with the muck, I'll just talk about what I did yesterday of this meeting. We were talking about a lot about regen, about with your land, not working it conventional, like regenerate your soil, like direct drill, and just basically not moving the soil about so you get your structure back in your soil and you're not turning it over all the time, and just moving just minimal amount of soil, getting your crop in, and using a lot of cover crops and different I can't think of a word. Anyway, yeah, using cover crops and different rotations, so you just, you're not ploughing and you're just looking after your soil so it gets a more mass. There was one farmer I spoke to the other day. He's been doing it for 9 years now, and he says there used to be a big hump in his field, in the middle of the field, what used to always hold water, and he was saying now it doesn't hold water in there. It's quite amazing, really. That's just from just regenerating your soil, not ploughing it, not heavy cultivating, just minimum, so that all the worms and all the when the cover crop breaks down, all the biomass from that gets in the soil, and it goes like a little, it goes like a sponge kind of. So that was quite interesting. Then we had a talk from somebody from down south about basically to work with farmers around you, then you take a bit of money at the end of it. So if there's I don't know, 10 farmers, you use all the same machinery to do your land, then at the end of it, it's a bit like shared farming. And he was talking about that, and then he was talking about your profits from regen farming to conventional farming, saying that you make more money from regen farming because you don't need as much kit and machinery, because that's one of your biggest costs, is buying new machinery and labour and fuel. So then he was saying that, so with regen you only need one tractor, one drill, maybe a straw rake, and that's about it really. But when conventional, you need a plough, your subsoiler, your one pass machine, min-till, discs, all that. But I'm not sold on the regen farming just yet, because this year has been an hard year, and there's going to be some ruts this year. So I reckon having compaction from the water, I think if you've been in it a while, like that farmer has been in it 9 years, would he get compaction from the rain, from setting? The first 1.5 inches, 2 inches is going to be compacted on the whole field, because it's been that wet year, that water's just been stood on the top of the field, and that causes compaction. And you need to get a leg through it, or something to go through it, just to break that top surface. So I don't know what these direct drill men will do. I don't know if they do a little bit of till, but I do believe in a nice till on the field, to get a nice seed bed, because just cutting a slot and you get some heavy rain, the channel will just fill up with water. But like I say, the farmers who have been doing it a long time now, the land's turned around, they'll be alright. It's the first farmers who probably, if they started this year or last year, they've probably got no crops to sell this year. But yeah, it was very interesting. I couldn't go for the walks, so I was supposed to walk around one of our fields, and I had to shoot off to pick Arthur and Tommy up from school, because Ellie had to take Lottie to the doctors, so I had to leave a little bit earlier. But I think we went and looked at Jonathan's field. But yeah, it was quite interesting. Quite some good speakers. And we're talking about all-sea rape. Is it going to be? Is that it now with all-sea rape, the crop? Because obviously flea beetle just absolutely eats it to nothing. So there was a bit of a talk about that. What's that going to get replaced with? Because obviously that's your break crop. So yeah, it was quite interesting. I'll go on her website, and I'll put a little picture after this what we talked about. And you can see the company and you can Google it, because they're wanting more local farmers. So if anyone around York area who was interested, I'll put my number on, you can give them a ring, have a chat with them. So I'm nearly full now, a couple more buckets and I'll be off again to muck heap. Done in the scrape through now. We had to pull out from doing the muck because it got a bit too wet. Done 3, well this is our 3rd pen, we've done 2 pens there mucked out. It's just baked on there, so he's going to have to get the bucket on an angle and try and scoop it down so you can see. Baked on like concrete, it's gone real fat, like real flat onto the concrete, and you got to use the bucket and scrape it. That's 4 done, we're on 5th one now. I've took some mucking out, because it obviously, like I say, it's concreted on the muck onto the floor. Took some digging. So yeah, on 5th one now. We're going alright. Guys, I'm going to call that a day. Thanks for watching. And if you like this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.